In my opinion, baseball is one of the top 3 best team sports ever created. And hopefully you agree with me if you're watching this video. But if you listen carefully to what I just said, the key word in that statement was team sport. It's not an individual sport, and it's not a hang out with your friends sport. Baseball is a team sport. And when you're on a team, one of the most important things that teammates can do for each other is to help each other get better. Soft toss hitting practice is a perfect time to show just how successful you and your teammates want to be. In today's Bullpen Bulletin, I'm discussing why soft toss is more than just tossing a ball in the air to a partner, and I'm showing you exactly how to soft toss properly so you can get the most out of your soft toss drills. Then I'm going to finish up the video with 5 examples of my favorite simple soft toss drills for improvement. Hey team, it's Coach Hart with Blending Butter Baseball, the best place for baseball education. If this is your first video and we've never met, I want to say welcome to the team and it's great to meet you. If we've already met before and you've been here before, then I want to say welcome back. I created this channel specifically for youth baseball players and coaches to help you improve your game. So if you haven't done it yet and that sounds good to you, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. And before we start, if you look down in the description, I have a couple free guides for you, so feel free to check them out. But now, let's make sure that we make the most and achieve maximum results from every soft toss session we have. Number 1, I want to quickly talk about the job of teammates, and that's to help each other get better. As I said in the introduction, soft toss is so much more than just tossing a ball in the air for your teammates to hit. Baseball isn't a game where you can do a lot of improvement by yourself. It's not like basketball where all you need is a ball and a hoop to practice. And it's not like soccer where all you need is a ball and a goal to practice. Baseball players need each other to really improve. And yeah, you can go hit off of a tee or go to the batting cages, but honestly, that's about it. You can't throw with yourself, you can't hit ground balls and fly balls to yourself, and you can't soft toss effectively or throw batting practice to yourself. You need your teammates, you need your coach, you need other people to help you improve your game. When you're in the mindset of improving, you rely on those other people to help you get where you want to be. That's where the team aspect of baseball comes into play. You and your teammates have to help each other get better. You have to give each other quality tosses in soft toss, quality ground balls if you're hitting each other ground balls, and quality batting practice if you throw BP. If you're not tossing the ball, throwing BP, or hitting ground balls the same way that you would want somebody to do for you, then you're doing your teammates a disservice and you're not helping them improve their game. I have a simple quote that sums up this first point. How you do one thing is how you do everything. How you soft toss to your teammates is a reflection on how you view your team, the season, your success, and really baseball in general. If you're giving lazy tosses and halfway paying attention because you're focused more on your side conversation than actually soft tossing, then that's how you'll do everything else in baseball. But if you're totally focused on giving good, quality tosses and you're serious about you and your teammates improving and having great success, then that's how you'll do everything else in baseball. I hope this helped and I hope a light bulb went off for you. Now, let's get into the soft toss. Number 2, we're going to go over the mechanics of regular soft toss. Regular soft toss is the most standard soft toss there is. It's from the side and it's just a regular toss to your partner. But proper soft toss has 2 parts that need to happen in order to achieve maximum results. The first part involves the soft toss motion with your arm, and the second part involves the speed and the location of the toss. And these guidelines will apply for every soft toss drill you do. The first part is the setup and the arm motion. Personally, I always like to do soft toss from one knee, preferably my tossing knee, like this. And I've seen some people do it off of a bucket while they're sitting on a bucket, but I've always believed that sitting on a bucket sets the tone to not be so serious about the soft toss. When you start, you always want to hold the ball out in front of you for the hitter to see. You never want to toss the ball from somewhere that's hidden because that won't really help the hitter. When you have it out in front, make sure the hitter is ready before you start to toss. Once they're ready, you're going to bring the ball down to your hip area and you're going to bring it all the way up back to shoulder level. You don't want your hand or the toss to come above shoulder level because that would give a bad toss. Also, when you come down like this, that is when the hitter loads to get ready to hit. So you're going to be here, you're going to come down like this, and that's when the hitter loads and they're ready to hit. So you're going to come down, the hitter loads, you come up and you toss it from shoulder height. And like I said before, you don't want to come above because that would give a bad toss. The last thing is location. With regular soft toss, you're just tossing it to the middle of the strike zone. Basically, your target should be your teammate's belly button or belt area. And you're not tossing it crazy high, you're not tossing it crazy fast. It's just a nice smooth motion and nice smooth toss to the middle of the strike zone, tossing it to your partner's belt area. And this is the foundation for proper soft toss. And this is the tossing motion that you're going to use for all of your soft toss drills. So here's a quick example. If I was here and the hitter was right in front of me like this, I would be here making sure the hitter is ready to go. I come back, they load, and I toss. That is a good soft toss right there. I'm on one knee, I'm serious, I'm focused, and I'm giving good quality tosses to my teammates so they can get better. Let's do one more time. I'm right here, I'm out in front, hitter sees the ball, ready to hit. I come down, they load, I come up, and I toss it. My hand is not coming above shoulder height, and I'm serious, I'm focused, and I'm getting my teammates better. So number 3, the first drill is location soft toss. Location soft toss is when you toss to different locations in the strike zone. You think about the strike zone and you think about where the pitcher would locate their pitches, and that's where you toss it. You would toss it higher in the strike zone, lower, inside, outside. And with this drill, you can either tell the hitter what location you're going to toss, or you can leave it up to them to react and swing at every location you toss. But make sure they don't swing at bad pitches. This should be exactly like a game situation. Number 4, the second drill is fastball changeup. The fastball changeup soft toss is one of my all-time favorite drills because it really helps the hitter recognize the pitch first and then swing. The load and the swing should never be one motion. You load as you're recognizing the pitch and location, and then you swing when it's appropriate. The fastball toss is just like regular soft toss. That doesn't change. When you toss a changeup, you're going to toss the ball higher in the air, almost above the level of the hitter's head. But the toss has to be straight up in the air because when it comes down, it has to fall through the strike zone and through the hitting area for the hitter to hit. This changeup toss will force the hitter to load and wait, recognize that it's a changeup, and then swing at the proper time. So here's an example of a changeup toss. So a regular fastball toss is like this, down here, boom, like that. Changeup toss would be like this, here, boom. You see how much higher that was? That is a changeup toss. That will help the hitter recognize that it's a changeup, wait on it, and then swing at the proper time. So one more time, here, down here, toss. That is much different than the fastball toss, which is like that, right? One more time, changeup, down here, changeup. That is the fastball changeup soft toss. Number 5, the third drill is top ball, bottom ball. In this drill, you're going to have 2 baseballs in your hand at the same time, one on the top and one on the bottom, and you're going to toss them at the same time. And if your hands aren't big enough to hold 2 baseballs in one hand, then you can use 2 hands to toss them at the same time. On the toss, they're going to stay in that top and bottom positioning, and you're going to call out top or bottom. You're going to say top or bottom, and the hitter's going to have to hit the one that you call. You can make it easier on the hitter by calling it before you even toss it, and you can make it harder and harder by delaying your call more and more until the very last second. So here's an example. You have your top ball and your bottom ball, same soft toss motion. You can make it easier by saying top. So you're going to call it as you're tossing it. That makes it easier. Bottom. Like that. Or you can make it harder by delaying your call. You can be like this. Top. And you can delay it longer and longer until the very last second, which would cause the hitter to react quicker. And here's an example if your hands aren't big enough. You would be like this and you would be like this. Top. So same motion, it's just with 2 hands. With one hand, you're like this. With 2 hands, you're like this. That's top ball, bottom ball. Number 6, the 4th drill is from behind toss. This drill really focuses on the hitter's bat speed. So how this works is, as the tosser, you're going to set up directly behind the hitter as if you were a catcher. So where the umpire and the catcher would be, that's where you're going to set up. You're going to toss the ball directly through the middle of the strike zone. And the hitter is looking at you, and the hitter is going to have to catch up to the ball and swing at the right moment to hit the ball. And you can always make it easier or harder by adjusting the speed and the location of your toss. So a quick example, if I was the hitter, I would be setting up like this. The pitcher would be over here. The tosser would be right behind me where the catcher would be. I would be here, and I would just be tossing it here through the strike zone, just like that. And as the hitter, I would be here, I would be looking at the tosser, he would toss the ball here, and as the ball is coming through the strike zone from behind, I have to catch up and swing at the proper moment to hit the ball. That's the from behind toss, and it really works on bat speed. Number 7, the last drill is quick toss. Quick toss is exactly how it sounds. You're going to be tossing the balls quickly to the hitter. But even though this drill is to toss the balls quickly, make sure you keep the same correct soft toss motion, just quicker. I would do a maximum of 4 tosses because you don't want the hitter to get too tired and have the mechanics go south. That would completely defeat the purpose of the drill. Make sure you have 4 balls ready to toss. You toss 4 balls in a row and the hitter has to hit all 4 in a row, basically like rapid fire. So here's an example. You're down here like this. You're going to have 4 balls, and even though it's quick, it's not quick like boom, 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 like that. You want to toss here. You want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That kind of pace right there. And the hitter basically has to go like this. They hit 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to give them time to set up and load again. So it's not actually rapid fire like this, right? Because the hitter won't have time to load and set up again. You want to give them time to load and set up, but you also want to keep it quicker than the usual soft toss pace. And that is quick toss. So let me know what you think about this video. Did you learn anything new about soft toss and how you can use it to improve? Be sure to leave a comment down in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. And if this is your first video, as I said before, I have a couple free guides that are down in the description that I'd like to give you as my gift to you for stopping by. So the first one is a free baseball equipment sizing guide. And what it is, it basically lists all the equipment that we use in baseball. Plus, if you're looking to buy a new glove or a bat and you're looking for the right size, it helps you find the perfect size for you. And the second one is for coaches. It's a free 2-hour practice plan with 2 practice blueprints if you're looking for any help in your practice plans. Be sure to grab yours before you go. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope this video helped clarify how to soft toss properly and how you can use soft toss effectively to help you and your team improve and have success. I'll see you next week for another edition of the Bullpen Bulletin.